It's no secret that I'm a big fan of Broken Matt Hardy, or Woken Matt Hardy in this case. It's also no secret that I'm a big fan of Bray Wyatt. But unfortunately, Bray Wyatt really needed a refresher of some point, and Matt Hardy is just now coming into his own as fully woken Matt Hardy with the full gimmick, the Woken universe, House Hardy, whatever you want to call him. He is in full shape. He is in full regalia. Arguably a little late, but hey, better late than never. And either way, with this combination of guys, it's just fresh and exciting enough to use two guys that I absolutely love and use them in a new and exciting way to give them recognition and relevance going forward. Sorry, Scholar Tarek, I know you love Cesaro, but you know what? I take this as an additional nod in the bar's general direction. The bar have been fantastic champions. Sheamus and Cesaro have absolutely settled into their groove. And I'll tell you this right now. I don't think this is the end of the feud. I think Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy versus the bar will continue on with their feud. And I think maybe they'll even inject another team into the mix to go after this new bizarre team of Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. A number of possibilities are happening, and I'm just excited to go along for the ride. In the meantime, you go Bray Wyatt, you go Matt Hardy. I love you guys. So we're moving from one Hardy to another. Right next, we've got Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal for the U.S. Championship. This one may seem a little strange as well, but I'm going to go Jinder Mahal for this one. Not just because of any possible tangential relationship. I'm not saying that at all. I will say that this whole U.S. Championship reign for Jeff Hardy truly does reek of just give Jeff Hardy a little bit of acknowledgement. He does not have to have an exceptional title reign, or exceptionally long title reign, rather. Meanwhile, someone like Jinder Mahal can absolutely benefit from holding the title for a much longer period of time. Specifically, this also opens the door, like it has for Jeff Hardy, to be in the chase. They can chase not just a champion, but they can also chase a heel champion in Jinder Mahal. Plus, let's face it, when Jinder Mahal's keeping busy, he can stay far, far away from the world title. I don't think anybody wants to see that again. At least not yet. But anyway, moving on to the next match of the card, we do have what appears to be an exhibition match of John Cena versus Triple H. Again, if you want to talk about matches that look like they're meant to be just, I don't know. I don't want to say a glorified house show, but an exhibition match for a very, very special show, like I mentioned before. That being said, I'm going to say John Cena goes over. Give him a nice show to make the fans happy. You know, the classic face, classic heel. Honestly, given the kind of show that's being put on right now, it's just an opportunity to see two of the very best of their respective generations go at it and just in a good old-fashioned wrestling match. Does it have the highest stakes? No, certainly not. But can it be very, very good, and does it have the potential to be exceptional? Well, possibly. Possibly. All I know is this is one of those matches that can possibly, arguably, get by on simply name recognition alone. John Cena, Triple H. What more do you need to know? But now we're going back to more of the title matches, specifically the world title matches, starting with the big rematch, AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I'll tell you what, and this is probably going to be considered a bit of a hot take at this point, but I am honestly more excited for this follow-up match than I am for the WrestleMania match. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, face AJ Styles versus face Shinsuke is a match we've seen before. If you're hyped up about this match at all, odds are you're the type of fan who has already seen it in Japan. What you have not seen is a face AJ Styles versus a heel Shinsuke Nakamura. I certainly haven't seen that. I honestly can't recall the last time Shinsuke was even a heel, period. If he even was at all. Maybe it was when it was one of the young lions in, I don't know, New Japan or something. I'm going to have to check the Scholars of Wrestling records for that one. But either way, this might sound to be a little strange, and I don't really care. But I have this feeling in my gut that there might be the slightest possible chance that Shinsuke could walk away with the title on this show. Is it going to happen? Not necessarily. Do I think it's likely to happen? No. But I will say, in my humble opinion, I feel like there's just of a chance of him walking away with the title at the Greatest Royal Rumble, Shinsuke rather, that Shinsuke can walk away with the title at the Greatest Royal Rumble and have the same exact chance of winning as he will at WrestleMania 34. I can hear your reactions from here. And you know what? I'd love to read them, so drop us a line later. I'll give you all the information. Let me know what you think of that little one. But anyway, going back to the next of two world title matches, we've got for the Universal Championship, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Oh boy. This one might be a little bit more controversial, but I'm going to say Roman Reigns wins this. Becomes a new Universal Champion, gives a historic moment for the people, and then I'm actually going to follow my heart again, as I have oft to do. I'm going to say he feuds with Samoa Joe for the title, somehow. And then Brock Lesnar goes on to feud with somebody else, possibly Bobby Lashley. I know that there is an audience for that kind of big hoss battle, but truth be told, I haven't seen too much from Bobby Lashley, but if word on the street is to be believed, Bobby Lashley has improved considerably during his time elsewhere, like in TNA and other places, that when we actually get him, Bobby Lashley, in the WWE again, in a match, you're going to see something very different. You're going to see a much more experienced Brock Lesnar take on a much more experienced Bobby Lashley. And if what I'm hearing is to be believed, that can add up to something very, very special. And now, finally, at long last, that brings us back to the main event and the show's namesake, the greatest Royal Rumble, or at least the biggest, a 50-man Royal Rumble. Wow. Just let that sink in if you haven't already. A 50-man Royal Rumble. How are they going to make this work? I don't know. But I'm sure damn curious to find out. Now, the big question. Who is possibly going to win this thing? And is there some sort of prize? Well, I can honestly say I don't know. Excuse me. I know I won't be winning the Royal Rumble now if I keep sneezing like that. But now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I can honestly say I've got no idea who is going to win this Royal Rumble. I don't even know where to begin with this because it's not nearly as obvious as some years past have been for traditional Royal Rumbles. So what do we do then? Do we just take a shot in the dark, or do we just pull names out of a hat? I honestly have no clue. But we'll tell you what I am going to do. I am going to introduce a Royal Rumble prediction game specifically for the greatest Royal Rumble. Now, what does that mean? Well, I personally am going to pick 10 numbers. 1 through 50. I am also going to pick a winner of the match. The way it's going to go is very similar to if you've played some of our other Royal Rumble games, where the wrestlers who come out at the numbers you choose will be your wrestlers, quote unquote, and earn points for you based on how they perform during the match. If they eliminate a person, that'll be 1 point. If they win the Royal Rumble match, they will score, let's say, 10 points. But if you pick a number, if you guess the number, if you guess the winner of the Royal Rumble, that will net you an additional 5 points. So that's 1 point for elimination, 10 points if one of your chosen numbers wins the match, and if you pick the winner of the Royal Rumble, you will get 5 points. So in the meantime, since I am the only one here and I get champion's advantage, I'm going to make the following 10 numerical predictions for entries. I am going to pick 1, 4, let's see, 9, 12, 17, let's see, that's 5. I will also take 23, 28, 33, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 2 more picks for me. I am going to go with number 46 and number 50. So that again, my 10 numerical picks for the greatest Royal Rumble game are 1, 4, 9, 12, 17, 23, 28, 33, 46, and 50. Now that I've officially put that out there, oh wait, I still need to pick a winner. Questions, decisions. The winner I'm going to pick is probably going to be someone who, since we have not heard any sort of official prize, I'm going to say someone who needs it, someone who can benefit from the win and use it for their momentum. I'm going to pick Samoa Joe. Think about it. If there is a prize to this, a big one, a monumental one, that could be the catalyst that ends up leading Samoa Joe to Roman Reigns' championship door. Will it necessarily happen? I don't know. But there's so many different question marks to me personally that I can very easily see the WWE doing this and using that prize to catapult him into a feud with Roman Reigns. Samoa Joe versus another Samoan named Joe. I know that meme has been done before, but I don't care. It's still going to be a fun match, and it's one I really want to see. So one final time, my picks are 1, 4, 9, 12, 17, 23, 28, 33, 46, 50, and Samoa Joe to win. Now, to Scholars Tarek and Scholar Brian, I invite you to play along with me. Pick 10 numbers and a winner. Beat me if you can. Go for the most points. Can you win? You might. Will you win? I highly doubt that. I am still your reigning champion, and I don't think I am going to be losing. First of all, I'm not going to put the title on the line. Not yet, anyway. I want to see you squirm. uh, just kidding. But yes, in all seriousness, Scholar Tarek and Scholar Brian, I invite you to play in my Greatest Royal Rumble game. Pick your 10 numbers 1 through 50 and your winner. Let's see what you guys do. Let's see, because normally I know Tarek